What's up, bitches? It's been a minute since I've done a recording on my phone. But I was gonna do a playthrough of Bloodroots, but until I figure out what the hell's going on with my capture card, I'm gonna have to put that on hold for now. But until then, I found this from Game Rant by someone named Oliver, and it's basically saying Far Cry 6 why the Ubisoft community should only play female Danny. Now, this is a game that apparently allows you to pick between a male or a female. But this is the reason why I am basically making this video. And we're going to start right down here. We're going to start down here. Oops, it went away. We're going to start down here. Bam. That message doesn't need to be rolled. That message doesn't need to be rolled into the kind of process that includes not purchasing the game. This time around, buying Far Cry 6 and then making sure that players take on the role of a female Danny may be more effective than withholding money altogether. Now, you might not find anything wrong with that, and that's fine. This entire article brings up Ubisoft and the Ubisoft community a lot. And apparently, Ubisoft has had some shady things going on when it involves women. So, this person is clearly upset about this. And his idea to stick it to Ubisoft and the things that they're doing is to support them by buying the game and then just picking a female character. Now, if people do this and just pick a female character, if they run across a situation where there's a really hot chick in the game and they give you the option to romance this chick and basically fuck this bitch. Now, what if that chick isn't gay? Well, lesbian. What if she's not a lesbian? Which means you can't romance this hot ass bitch that they have in this game. Therefore, you would have to pick the guy in order to see that go through and see what can go down with this chick, thus defeating the point of only picking a female character to send a message, because people will want to experience every part of the game, so they're probably going to end up picking the guy either way, regardless. So that's kind of a stupid thing to do and try to get people to do. Not only that, but some people who just don't give a fuck about the shady shit that goes on in a company, because every company has shady shit going down inside of it. So what you need to do, if the company, Ubisoft, is doing something that involves women, because this article doesn't go into specifics, it's mostly vague stuff. They'll say accusations, but they won't get into specific accusations made and shit like that. But if you're saying all this shit is going down and you have a problem with it and you don't like it, the best way to show that you don't support the shit that they're doing is to not buy their shit until they get their act together. Yes, not buying the game will result in probably the next game they put out being kind of shit because they don't have the money to make said game. But at least it would, I don't know, send the message that maybe they need to get their shit together, or else they don't need the company that they have. Kind of like Netflix and the Kevin Smith shit. Like, seriously, people. Netflix basically flat out said they don't give a fuck because we got their money already. We have that money. Why should we give a fuck about them complaining? And there it is. You got to hit them in the pocket. If people have a problem with Netflix, everyone needs to unsubscribe from Netflix. You got a problem with Disney Plus, to the point, all these companies and shit, if you have that big of an issue with them, unsubscribe from their shit. Stop giving them money. Disney Plus, Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, whatever company that you have a huge gripe against, like big time gripe, like you have an issue and it makes you feel so mad whenever you talk about the shit they do, and you cannot bring yourself to forgive these people, you need to unsubscribe. Stop supporting them. That's the best way to do it. You guys do know they still have bootleg websites where you can watch this shit at. You do know that, right? You don't have to pay these people money. Because they're cracking down on shit like that, that's why these companies are getting so goddamn cocky now. Because they can do whatever the fuck they want because everyone wants to watch the shit they have on their streaming services. What are you going to do? In their mind, they're like, what are you going to do? You're going to unsubscribe and not watch all this shit? No, you're going to complain, bitch, and moan, and then you're going to shut up and give us your money so you can watch the shit on our streaming services that we provide. In other words, they don't care. So, telling people who read your article to buy the game, which would make their complaints invalid, which would make everyone picking a female character invalid, is not the right way to go about it. You should have told people to not buy the game. Quite honestly, I don't give a fuck about Far Cry. I never got into it. So, yeah. It bothers me none, but when I see this stupid shit, I gotta say something about it. So, yeah, I'm done.